Okay, let's dive into this explainer. Today, we're looking at a truly fascinating piece of source material that details one man's birthday trip to the casino. We'll call him Thomas. Now, this wasn't your average, everyday afternoon of just pulling levers and hoping for the best. Not at all. Thomas utilized a highly specific, totally unique method for hacking luck using the law of attraction. And we are going to break down exactly how he did it step by step.
Right off the bat, to understand why Tomas's story is capturing so much attention, you really have to look at the end result, $4,500. According to our source, Tomas walked into the casino, headed straight to the ATM, withdrew exactly $60, and then put a mere $40 into a slot machine. Just a few moments later, he walked away with this massive payout. But, the financial return is only half the story here. The really interesting part is the careful preparation that happened before a single coin was even dropped.
So, this brings us to a fascinating question. Can you truly attract a jackpot using just vibrational energy? Tomas's story frames this incredible win not as some random stroke of luck, but as the deliberate, focused application of quantum intention and universal laws inside a chaotic casino environment. We're going to impartially explore this intriguing intersection between casino gambling and energetic frequencies, looking strictly at the methods Tomas claims absolutely guaranteed his success.
Mastering the attractor factor. To understand how Thomas pulled this off, we first need to look at the fundamental prerequisite required before you even step foot onto a neon-lit casino floor.
Now, what's really interesting about this comparison is how it sharply contrasts two very different approaches to gambling. The source argues that most people go to a casino with the entirely wrong mindset. They're anxious, they're desperate, and their primary goal is that they strictly need to win money. Paradoxically, this actually creates resistance. Tomas, on the other hand, adopted the right mindset on his birthday trip, which is one of zero resistance. He didn't need the money. He went simply to feel good, to have fun, and to just experience the abundance of wealth vibrating all around him. If he won, great. If not, he just wanted to enjoy the whole experience.
This state of zero resistance is defined in the source material as the attractor factor. Essentially, it's the ability to exhibit a high level of vibrational frequencies to attract abundance. The idea is that the universe operates on patterns of resonance. So, meaning, the higher your personal vibration, the happier and more relaxed you are, the more naturally you align yourself with the millions of dollars in potential wins buzzing around the casino room. Your energy literally acts like a giant magnet. Scanning the casino grid, let's move along and see how this builds, turning that high vibration mindset into actionable steps once Toma arrived with his $60.
And this brilliantly illustrates the strict chronological process he used. Tomas didn't just sit down at the first flashy machine he saw. He initiated a highly specific three-step sensory process to literally feel out a winning machine. He referred to the casino environment as a grid, and navigating it requires tuning into your unconscious senses. Let's break down exactly how he navigated this grid.
Step 1 is scanning the grid. Thomas basically walked the entire casino floor without playing a single game. The goal here is just to feel the energy in the room and absorb the subconscious vibrations and patterns of the environment. You aren't using your conscious, logical mind to pick a game based on odds or flashing lights. Rather, you are relying on your higher mind to process the invisible frequencies surrounding you. Once that initial scan is complete, you move to step 2, the physical feel. Thomas walked down the aisles, gently running his hands over the machines, waiting for a physical nudge, a pull, or an intuitive feeling of excitement and peace that tells him, yes, this is the machine. But crucially, on this specific birthday trip, no physical nudge came. He felt absolutely nothing. Because the physical touch didn't work, Tomas moved seamlessly right into step 3, intuitive sightseeing. This is a visual scan of the grid. The key detail here is that you do not stare or gaze. Tomas simply glanced quickly around the room until his eyes instinctively and firmly locked onto one specific target machine. His visual senses finally gave him the nudge his physical senses hadn't.
Intuitive sightseeing and affirmations. So, having finally found the machine, Tomas sits down. The tension is building, but before he inserts a single dollar, there is one final crucial step.
So the crucial point is this exact affirmation he used to cement his intention. He verbally stated, "Abundance is mine. Going to have fun. This machine will produce the things I desire." It's a simple, powerful expectation. By combining its high vibration mood, his intuitive selection of the machine, and this spoken affirmation, he was fully primed. Only then did he insert his $40.
What followed was a rapid, thrilling escalation. Minute 1, Thomas started with about 4 spins, betting just 25 cents each. Minute 2, the entire machine just starts to light up. The balance rapidly climbed from his initial $20 remaining up to $80, then $100, then $500. As the numbers kept climbing to $1,000 and beyond in minute 3, casino custodians actually walked over and gathered behind him, watching in total awe as the machine just kept paying out. By minute 4, the jackpot stopped at exactly $4,500. Thomas took his ticket, cashed it in, and his law of attraction experiment was a massive success.
The holographic universe theory. Now, we have to ask, is this just luck, or is there a framework behind it? Let's neutrally explore the underlying scientific theory the source claims makes Thomas's win entirely possible.
The creator of our source material points to the holographic universe theory. This theory argues that the physical, three-dimensional world we see, the slot machines, the money, the building itself, that only accounts for about 5% of reality. Our brains actually trick us into perceiving it as solid matter. The other 95% is invisible, unmeasurable, vibrating information and energy processing behind the scenes. According to this premise, when you successfully tune your subconscious mind into that invisible 95%, it absolutely must translate back into physical results in your 5% reality.
To ground this concept, the source briefly highlights some specific physics terminology. Matter is made up of particles like electrons, protons, gluons, leptons, and muons. Now, obviously, you don't need to be a quantum physicist to win at the slots, but the argument here is that everything, even a casino jackpot, is fundamentally just energy waiting to be organized by human intention. By tuning his personal frequency, Thomas was supposedly interacting directly with these subatomic building blocks. The whole idea is that everything exists as infinite possibilities until you place your attention and intention upon it. Whether you are trying to hit a jackpot like Thomas or simply improve your daily life, the source's method remains exactly the same. Drop the desperation, raise your vibration, intuitively scan your environment, and explicitly state your intention, which leaves us with a fascinating question to wrap up this explainer. If reality truly is just infinite possibilities until you apply intention, what kind of energy are you bringing to your environment, and what will you attract next?